Hello children, today's topic name is Don't Be Judgmental. This is general knowledge topic again. Little different from the topics previously we have learned so far. Judgmental is one of the uh, type of teasing. This word not at all related with the course or justice. Judgmental means to pass on the comments on someone without knowing the circumstances or situations. So don't mistake it by for the meaning of this word judgmental. Judgmental is passing the blunt comments on someone on anything. Now here is are some points given that I'll read it for you and then I'll explain uh, one by one. So there are some moments in life when we tend to judge people and blatantly, that is unshamedly, express our judgments without even bothering about the effect that might have on the judged. Being judgmental and discriminating against the people for whom they are in terms of socio-economic status, physical appearance, etc., is an obstacle to the character building. Now with this you might have understood this topic is related about your character building. Character building is the way of behavior, your personality. It is a part of your personality development. Character is an important factor in personality development. Now I have talked to you about many times about the virtues and values. Virtues means politeness, humbleness, giving respect to someone, all the mannerisms and etiquettes that lie under virtues, and these all are the part of your character. So, some of the people have some deformity. Deformity means disability, means some are blind, or there is some problem with their leg, or in body posture, body structure, you can say. Some of them are not able to hear properly, or speech problem is there. So what we do, we teach them or we pass the comment on them. Now, have you ever thought when we do such things, what that person must be feeling? We hardly think and we enjoy this type of situations. I don't know how many of you do this, but many of us do this. And leave about that, but any of the situations, without knowing the circumstances or situation, we come to the conclusion. Judgmental means what we conclude with something and we make a statement about that, and that is not true all the time. Means most of the time it is wrong. And when you pass such type of comments, you don't even think that what the person might be thinking about or feeling about, but you enjoy the situations. So this is all related about the judgmentals. See, first point, there are moments in life when we tend to judge the people blatantly. Blatantly means unashamedly, without feeling any shame. Blunt comment we pass. Okay, if any person is dark, okay, we many of us say, "Arey, kalu," right? Hmm? Then you don't think that what that person must be feeling, and the others also laugh by joining you. Have you ever thought that what that person might have felt at that time, and that color or whatever appearance, physical appearance, is it in our hand? No, it's never in our hand. It is by nature. It is God's gift. Some of them Some of us are beautiful or handsome, right? Attractive. But everyone is not like that. But they might have some talent that is not in you, correct? So we never have to judge any people by the appearance because that is not at all in our hand. Then whenever any comment has been passed, obviously, would you like if anyone passes the comment on you? Never. We feel angry or we feel bad for that, nervous for that. Then second point, being judgmental and discriminating against the people for who they are in terms of socio-economic status, means social status. Some of them are very rich, economic, financially they are very sound. So they will be given more honor, correct? And those who are poor without understanding any situations or socio-economic means what position they are at, like the father or mother are lawyers or doctors, that is their social status, or social worker, that is their status. But some of the parents may be doing the labor work, but that is also the important part. All the categories of work in the society are very much essential. So every human being has the equal respect. So that is called as socio-economic status. So this is also not in anyone's hand that what type of socio-economic status that person must be having or getting. So we don't have any right to comment on anyone in any of the situation. Maybe it is a physical appearance or socio-economic status. Okay, and second point is physical appearance itself. Physical appearance means how the person looks: tall, short, fat, thin, dark, fair, okay, or whatever it is, any deformity like blind, deaf, dumb, then physically handicapped like having the problem with the legs and walking. All these are called as physical appearance. And that becomes obstacle. Obstacle means hurdle. Okay, a hurdle to the character building. If you don't behave properly, or if you just keeping on passing the comments on someone without knowing the reason, or even if you know the reason, you don't have any right to pass the comment on anyone or to judge the people of your own. Okay, you have to accept how the person is. So that can be the obstacle to your character building. Now let's see next. Here is another point. We should never despite or pity people. Arey, poor guy. You never say that. Even if you say such type of comments or statements, if you make such type of statements, then also the person will be feeling some complex, inferiority complex. So we should never despite or pity people for who we think are deprived or disabled. Okay, he is a poor, means financially he is weak or she is weak. That is called as deprived or disabled, having any physical deformity. So we should not bechara, bechari. Never use these type of words. The world is full of diversity. All of you are know that there are different types of plants, animals, or there are different types of nature. Nature means what? The way our character is, the way we are expressing ourselves. That is your nature. Okay, that is you are lovable. That is your nature. You are what? Polite, that is your nature. So there is diversity, different types of your nature or characters, and every person comes with a distinctive identity. and every person is unique in his or her own way. So this is all the diversity. In what way? Socio-economic, cultural, physical and mental. Socio-economical, as on previous slide I have explained this. Socio means the status in the society, how, and economic, how rich or poor you are. Poor not means financial conditions of different people, that is economic. Then cultural. Now you know that India is diverse country. Okay, unity in diversity. Not many times we have learned this. So there are different type of cultures. Okay, according to their brought up in whichever culture, that will be impacting, keeping the impact on their personality. So for example, the accent of all the people in India is different. It is like state wise, the speaking English language is a global language, all of you are aware of that, but it is spoken in different ways. South Indian way, the South Indian people have their own way of speaking English. North Indians have their own way of speaking English. Maharashtrians have their own way in speaking English, right? So that gives the impact on the place from where they are. Okay, so that is the cultural, and whichever caste, religion they are in, or from which state they are in, that depends upon the impact of the culture. Then physical, as I said, tall, short, etc., etc., and mental. Some are very smart, sharp, brainy, and some of might be having average IQ level. Okay, some of them might be having some psychological or the IQ problem. So we should not tease this because nothing is in our hand. No one has told that no, I want the life like this. Everyone expects the best from the life. So with increasing age, we must develop the maturity to fathom. Fathom means to level the diversity. Okay, and learn not to judge people for the reasons they don't have a hand in, for attributes, the quality they are having. They didn't contrive or plan means no one plans or fixes that these qualities I want. Do we have any choice to select the quality or the color or the socio-economic status? No. No one has the right or any plan to just select these qualities. It's not like going to the vegetable market or mall and pick up the things whichever you want. Okay, it comes automatically by on its own. So we don't have anything in our hand. So such diversity of human existence need to be acknowledged, means accepted. How the person is accepted as it is, or agree for his existence rather than judged. Understood? Rather than passing the comments, you accept it. Okay, okay, that person might be having some, this is the status, socio-economic status, this is the physical status, this is the mental status of him, these all things, or this is the culture of them. So this acceptance has to be there, then only you will not be a judgmental person and you will have a good character building. I hope you have understood this. This time I have not given any pictures or images or anything in this presentation, but I want to talk something to you about the character building. This is important because you are at such a age or phase of your life that you need these type of what you say, knowledge, this type of knowledge, that this is wrong. If we are doing so, then you can correct yourself. So you will be a good human being. Okay. Next. Here I have given two situations. I'll explain. Okay. Situation 1. Now see this, how you will behave, and there are three options given how you will behave. So situation 1 is, in your class there is a student who is hearing impaired. All of you know what is hearing impaired. Okay. As he is unable to hear distinctly and wrongly interprets what is being said to him, you will, first option, join the friends to tease him. Second option, uh, detest him. Detest means hate him for his disability and wouldn't like to associate with him. Means you will not at all make a friendship with that child because you hate, as he is hearing impaired. In third situation, be sensitive to towards him and mingle. Mingle means mix with him or accept him with him like the way you do with your other friends, as you realize that he deserves love and friendship, and it is cruel to isolate him. Isolate means to keep him alone. It will be a cruelty. So you understand this, that whatever problem he has or whatever physical deformity he has, that was not in his hand. He has not chosen that deformity of himself. So you will accept him as it is, and you will accept him as a friend. So you'll offer your friendship to him like other normal children. So because that child needs special love and friendship. So he will not feel out of place. Right? So the third option here, I think you will all select, and you should all select the third option itself. But how many of you do this? You ask this question yourself, because we enjoy teasing others. Correct? So you don't have to do this after once you learn this topic. That is why specially I have chosen this topic for you. Henceforth, I will be giving you few presentations about this character building. So these will be like this only, moral doses. So next situation, let's see. Situation 2. You accompany your uncle to a nearby village for a photo shoot. There a person cordially invites you. Cordially means with respect, with honor, invites you to his house for a cup of tea. Then what you will do? First option, decline means reject. Decline the invitation because, see the reason why you will decline, because you look down upon the person for being a villager, as he stays in the village. For that reason you will reject his invitation. You find him because you find him rustic. Rustic means rural, living in the village. That is, all of you know what we say for that person. So rural or countryside. Hmm? So rustic and not good enough to socialize him. Socialize means he's not polished, not wearing fashionable clothes, not very posh. So this is unsocialized. Okay. So rural, that is why you will decline, means reject his invitation. Then second, instead of accepting his offer, out of pity, offer him tea and snacks from the local shop. As we have already said, we never have to feel pity about anyone. Okay, so that can insult that person. So second option is given, instead of accepting his offer, you out of pity offer him tea and snacks from the local shop. What you will do? he is not he poor guy. You'll just feel that, and you'll go in the nearby shop and you purchase tea and snacks for him. He is not a beggar, right? He had invited you, so he is not at all a beggar. He never demanded from you for the tea and the snacks. So unnecessarily why to insult him by giving this type of your action or expressions? So this is wrong. Then third one is accept his invitation and spend some time at his house discussing your experience in village. So which situation you which option you will select? Will you select A? Will you decline? Then second one, as you are very rich or you have lot of money, pocket money is given to you, so spend some money for him and buy tea and snacks. Is it correct? Or third one, accept his invitation and give him the feeling that yes, you are accepted by me, or I am very much comfortable and happy with you. That feeling if you give to that person will be happy for you, right? So next slide, I shared one link. One video is there, so it's a little bit hilarious also. It's funny also, and it will be giving you some moral. You learn some moral about the judgmental. We never sometimes what we do, we never look about our what is the problem with us, or what are the wrong things in our personality. We always see the faults in others, correct? So this link will be helping you to know this. One small example, it is 2.5 minute video, animated video. You can go through this and learn something from that. Okay, see you in the next week. PDF will obviously complete with the help of this video. Some questions I'm giving. The answers may not be in the paragraph, but you can get some answers from that. And I'll be giving you the PDF. Complete the PDF on time. So see you in the next week.